48 hours that shook the Middle East.
Natanz facility dawn alert.
Early morning, June 13, 2025. At the Natanz enrichment facility, a fortress buried deep beneath Iran's central desert, radiation sensors suddenly scream into the red.
Missile strikes.
Above ground, the night sky ignites, not from reactor heat, but from Israeli stealth missiles slamming into reinforced concrete with surgical precision.
Confrontation.
This is no mere skirmish. This is the moment Iran and Israel finally look each other in the eye through crosshairs.
Global impact.
The world holds its breath, teetering on the precipice of a conflict that has been simmering for decades, now boiling over in a terrifying flash.
The sleeping dragon.
Why Natanz?
Tracking the nuclear program.
For months, Israeli intelligence had been tracking Iran's rapidly advancing nuclear program, a program enriching uranium to levels just a short, technical step away from weapons grade.
Covert acceleration.
Intelligence received prior to this blistering air campaign indicated Iran had even formed a dedicated weapons group in the months following October 7, 2023, accelerating their clandestine push.
The attack order.
When the order came down, Israel launched its attacks on June 13, 2025, deploying around 200 aircraft simultaneously, flying over 2,000 kilometers to strike at the very heart of Iran's nuclear and military infrastructure.
Targets and objectives.
Their targets were clear: key facilities, top generals, and leading scientists, all aimed at preventing Iran from acquiring a nuclear bomb.
Tehran's burning nut. Iranian response and Khamenei.
Iran's response was a theatrical fury, broadcast across state television. Supreme Leader Khamenei was shown praying calmly as sirens wailed across the capital.
Missile scramble and civilian targets.
But off camera, the Revolutionary Guard scrambled Shahab-3 missiles onto mobile launchers. Their targets were not just military bases, but civilian infrastructure, the Haifa area, the Tel Aviv area, aiming to make Israel's economy bleed.
Israeli counterstrikes.
In turn, Israel expanded its strike campaign on June 14, hitting critical energy infrastructure, including the Sharan oil depot on the outskirts of Tehran, which holds 3 days' worth of fuel for the capital, and a natural gas processing facility in Bushehr province.
Pezeshkian's vow and leadership turnover.
Iranian President Masoud Pezeshkian vowed his nation would strongly take action against Israel as the conflict spiraled further out of control. The strikes also drove a generational turnover in Iranian military leadership, with numerous senior officers killed, many of whom had forged deep bonds during the Iran-Iraq War.
The Swarm. Iron Dome under siege. Radar alert and projectile swarm.
At 11:08 p.m. Tel Aviv time, radar screens across Israel turned blood red. Wave after wave of Iranian projectiles filled the sky. Approximately 80 ballistic missiles, alongside dozens of drones, surged towards Israeli airspace.
Targeted waves and interceptions.
The first wave targeted the Haifa area, followed by a second aimed at Tel Aviv. The Israeli Air Force, a symphony of advanced technology and human precision, intercepted at least 10 drones, with Israel's military reporting that most of the incoming threats were shot down by their formidable air defenses.
Active defense.
But this was no passive defense. The Israel Defense Forces continued to strike Iranian missile launchers deep within Iranian territory, likely limiting the scale and frequency of Iran's retaliatory barrages.
Ground Zero, Tel Aviv, City of Ghosts.
For terrifying minutes, Tel Aviv became a city of ghosts, its vibrant streets silenced by the wail of sirens and the roar of explosions.
devastating impact.
In Bat Yam, just south of Tel Aviv, an Iranian ballistic missile struck a building, a direct hit that tragically killed 4 Israeli civilians and injured 100 others. As the sun rises over a scarred landscape, the question remains, when will the curtain finally fall on this endless drama?